Hello, my friends. My name is Emily. I'm a librarian here at the Brownsburg Public Library in Brownsburg, Indiana, and welcome to Storytime Shorts. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Storytime Shorts. Our goal is to share some fun things to do with you and your little one that help support early learning, geared towards kids ages 0 to 5 and their caregiver. Today our theme is about shapes. So what shapes do you see on the board today? Do you recognize any of them? Yes. So today we will celebrate shapes, and I'll share 2 rhymes and a song as well as a craft idea for you. As always, there is a table of contents in the video description that you can use to quickly skip or revisit any of these activities. So let's talk about our shapes. So what's this one called? A circle. A circle is round. It has no points or corners or straight lines. This one is red. Let's see, this one has 2 long lines and 2 short lines. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. That's called a rectangle. This one is yellow and it has 1, 2, 3 sides and 1, 2, 3 corners. It's a triangle. And the last one, it also has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides like the rectangle, and 1, 2, 3, 4 corners like the rectangle. But how is it different? Oh, all of the sides are the same. So instead of 2 long and 2 short, it has all the same sides. So that's our square. Grown-ups, take time during your day to identify the shapes you see and talk about them with your child. Being able to recognize shapes is the first step to recognizing letters, which will help your child when they are learning to read later. So for our first rhyme, I've got my shaker egg. So if you have something to shake, you can pause the video and go get it now, or you can clap along with us, okay? All right, here we go. For this rhyme, we are counting up our corners and sides. So let's see here. Our circle, how many corners does it have? No corners, and it has 1 side, 1 curvy side. It keeps going around and around. So we're gonna say no corners, 1 side. That's the way the circle rides. Oh, circle your arms. All right, next we've got our rectangle. 2 sides short and 2 sides long. That's the way a rectangle is strong. All right, let's count them. Side short, 1, 2. Side long, 1, 2. All right, next is triangle. Okay, 3 corners, 3 sides. That's the way the triangle slides. Ready? Count them out. 1, 2, 3. Very good. All right, last one. Which one is this? It is the square. 4 sides, all the same. 2, 3, 4. That's the way a square is named. Ready to count it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. Oh, but I have something else for us. Let's see. What are these shapes? Oh my goodness, these are many-sided shapes. They go all the way up to 10, and there's even more after that. But let's see, what if we say 5 sides or more? What you've drawn is some kind of polygon. Oh, let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or more. Oh my goodness, oh, so many sides. Nicely done. So now let's do something with our shapes. Maybe we can build something. What do you think? Some houses are wood and some are stone, but let's build one with shapes alone. We'll start with a square. Look at that big square. But we won't stop. We're gonna add a triangle on top. Look at this, orange triangle goes right on top. Looking good. Then a rectangle for the door. Now square windows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. We'll do a little circle just for fun, and a big yellow one for the sun. A house of circles, rectangles, triangles, and squares. Now I wonder who lives there. Can we knock at the door? Ready? Knock, knock. Who's there? It's Mouse. Mouse lives in our house. All right, for our last song, I have got a scarf, and my scarf is the same shape as one of the shapes that we've been talking about. It has 4 corners, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they're all the same size. So do you remember what that one is? Like these, and this one, a square. Now, if you have a square shaped piece of cloth, so it could be a scarf like mine, it could be like a towel or a washcloth or a tissue, anything you like, go ahead and pause the video to go grab that and come back and see me. Okay, you've got your square, so do I. Here's our song. My scarf, it has 4 corners. 4 corners has my scarf. If it had not 4 corners, it would not be my scarf. Very nice. So 4 corners, 4 sides, all the same, it's a square. But what if I fold it in half like this? What do we see now? Let's get it all straightened up here. Let's see. I still have 4 corners, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I still have 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, and 4, but they're not all the same size. So it's a rectangle now. Okay, here we go. My scarf, it is a rectangle. A rectangle is my scarf. And if it were not a rectangle, it would not be my scarf. Oh, very nice. Let's see, what else can we do with our scarf? Can you fold it in half diagonally? So take one corner and take the opposite corner. And then we've got a scarf that looks like this. Oh my, what is this one? So this one has 3 corners, 1, 2, and 3, and 3 sides, 1, 2, and 3. It is a triangle. Okay. My scarf, it is a triangle. A triangle is my scarf. If it were not a triangle, it would not be my scarf. Oh, very nice. Okay, let's see. Is there a way for us to make our scarf into a circle? Let's see. It doesn't have any corners, so maybe we can fold the corners in. Oh, that doesn't look very good. Oh, I have an idea. What if we go like this? Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. We're making it into a circle. Okay, can you swirl your scarf into a circle while we sing? My scarf, it is a circle. A circle is my scarf. If it were not a circle, it would not be my scarf. Very nice. Good job, my friends. Friends, I have 3 books about shapes to share with you today. So the first one is called Big Box of Shapes. It is by Wiley, Blevins, and illustrated by Elliot, Kreloff. And let's see, I see 2 kids here in a big box and lots of shapes coming out. And who's this? It's a doggy. What does the doggy say? Woof, woof, woof. That's right. All right, let's see what happens in this book. Lulu and Max found a box. It was filled with many shapes. Ooh, I see parts of shapes. Lulu pulled out a square. Then she took out a triangle. I'll put it on top, she said. What did Lulu make? Does that look familiar? We made something like that earlier. Lulu made a house. Look, she drew on it and made it look pretty. I will live in the house with my grandma and grandpa, said Lulu. Oh. Max took a big circle from the box. Then he added 3 smaller circles. 1, 2, 3. Now it needs a smile, said Max. What did Max make? What do you think he made? A happy face. A happy face. That makes me smile too, said Lulu. Look, yelled Lulu. A rectangle. She added 2 small circles and a square to it. What did Lulu make now? A truck. Vroom, vroom. Oh, very nice. So they keep adding shapes and making new things, and you'll have to check this one out to see what all that they make. The next book to share with you is called City Shapes, and it's by Diana Murray and illustrated by Bryan Collier. Let's see. Ooh, I see some shapes. These are like squares, but they maybe have some more depth to them. So city shapes. A pigeon takes flight through the bright cityscape, exploring the scenery, shape after shape. The city is bursting with shapes of each kind, and if you look closely, who knows what you'll find? Do you see some shapes on this page? Oh, yeah. This kind of looks like a circle, and these look like rectangles. And I see a triangle, maybe on top of a rectangle. A truck rumbling by to deliver the mail. A silvery cart with hot pretzels for sale. And stacks of brown packages hauled up the stairs. Do we see those things? I see a truck. I see the pretzel stand. I see the boxes. Some shapes in the city are on-the-go squares. Oh, there are lots of squares on this page, aren't there? I see truck windows. I see tiles. I see all these squares here on the subway or the bus. A skyscraper covered in shimmering glass. A long metal bench near a green patch of grass. And a table with glittery scarves and gold bangles. See the bench here and the skyscraper and the table. So all those gold bangles. Some shapes in the city are dazzling rectangles. Oh, look at all those rectangles here. And in the buildings and the windows. Very good. So this one is beautifully illustrated, and we go through lots of different shapes. And I really like that you really have to look at the illustrations to find all of those shapes. The last book to share with you is called Some of These Are Snails. It's by Carter Higgins. And this one is maybe a slightly more advanced even. So because we are doing lots of sorting and we are looking at shapes of different kinds and picking out which ones are different and which ones are the same. Some of these are snails. Turtle is a circle. Circle is a snail. Green circles. Orange circles, circle, circle, square. Change it up. Yellow is an elephant. Owl is a square. Yellow squares, blue squares, owl, yellow, snail. And then we get into some things like this. Can you sort by color? So which ones are blue? This one, and this one, this one, and this one. Which ones are yellow? This one and this one. Okay. And can you sort by size? Oh, which are the biggest ones? So here's the big ones, and which ones are little? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. All right. Can you sort by shape or find the animals with eyes? So we're doing a little bit more advanced. We have to think in our brains a little bit more to go through all of the things in this beautiful book. So that is, some of these are snails. So remember how we made a house with our shapes? And in the book, Big Box of Shapes, they made several different things. You can make all kinds of things with shapes as well. So for our craft today, you can ask your grown-up to cut out lots of different shapes in different sizes, in different colors. And so I've got right here, I've got some circles. I've got some itty bitty circles. I don't know if you can see that real well. I've got, let's see, what are these? Triangles. I've got some squares, different colored squares. And what are these ones? Rectangles, that's right. So I've got all kinds of different shapes, and I've got a big piece of paper, and I can move them around and make something interesting. So maybe you can make a truck, or a robot, or a flower, or a fish. And when you're happy with your picture, you can glue down all the pieces and display your artwork. What did I make here? A train. That's right, a train. So thank you for joining me for this episode of Storytime Shorts. I hope you had a good time. We'll see you next month, and you know what to do in the meantime. We'll keep reading, keep singing, keep rhyming, keep learning. Goodbye, friends.